set here. We've got the Captain Rex Y-Wing Microfighter. We went ahead and we already built the Trade Federation troop carrier, so we're gonna go and build one more set tonight. This is that micro set. You used to only be able to get Captain Rex. I believe it was with one of the other UCS sets. But let's get started. Let's go ahead and open this one up. Let's get them built. Okay, so we've got 2 bags that come with this micro build set. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll put the box art over here, and we've got the cool Trade Federation troop carrier set behind us. We're gonna start with box 1 or bag 1. We've got our instructions here to build the micro set. Looks like there are a total of 55 pages worth of instructions. So it's a lot larger than the, or more instructions than the troop carrier, but it might be just due to the size of the actual instructions. So we've got Captain Rex's little outfit costume military gear set. We're going to open up bag 1. We'll start building Captain Rex, and then we'll start building his microfighter as well. We've got a couple extra pieces that are hiding in the bag here. So let's get this started. We'll connect his upper body and lower body together, and then we're going to go and add in this part right over here. Looking good. There's Captain Rex's head. Let's go ahead and we'll place it right on top, just like that. And then let's go ahead and we'll add his helmet. And this other little bag over here. There we go. We've got more of his gear for his helmet. So let's go ahead and we'll take one of the antenna pieces out. Let's connect that up to the side of his helmet. See if we can connect it in. Whoa, come on now. There we go. That's in, and then we've got both of his blasters. So we'll put one on his left hand, and then let's go ahead and we'll add in another one on his right hand. So there we go. He's all set. He's gonna go ahead and take on this Trade Federation troop carrier as well. Now that we've got the minifigure built, let's go ahead and let's build out his microfighter. So we're gonna take this longer piece right here. We'll go ahead and just start putting this one together. I am not a big fan of the microfighter sets, but I am a fan of Captain Rex, and this was a must to go ahead and try and get. So unfortunately, or fortunately, was able to go ahead and get this one. Okay, let's see if we can power through this build here really quickly. It took about 43 minutes to put together the troop carrier. Let's see how long it's going to take to get this microfighter set put together. So we're on page 12 of 55-ish. So this should be pretty quick. There's only 2 bags to build the microfighter. And you know what? Let's go ahead and we'll put Captain Rex right up here so you can... He's watching over the build and also just making sure that the Trade Federation doesn't try to run off with his microfighter once it's built. There we go. We'll piece this together here really quickly. We're on page 14, so this is actually flying by pretty fast. Again, it's a microfighter, so that makes a lot of sense. Got to slot these 2 pieces in. I'll connect them up, 1, 2. And there we go. So that's looking good. Thanks so much for joining. Earlier, we did a live stream building the Trade Federation troop carrier, which is behind here as well. And I've got Captain Rex up top up there, just making sure that the Trade Federation doesn't try to run off with his microfighter once this thing is built. Boom, that's in. go ahead and we'll add in these pink pieces over here. There we go. We're almost done with bag 1, and there's only 2 bags, so this is a really quick build. Hey Wade, how are you? Thanks for joining. We are building the microfighter set, and then you can see behind me I've got the Trade Federation troop carrier set that we built on it earlier. Good to hear, and thank you again for joining. Appreciate it. Yeah, this is a cool. The Trade Federation carrier set is super cool as well. All right, we are on page 20. So we are just knocking this thing out here. And then we've got the little laser cannons that we're going to go ahead and we'll add in as well. Make sure we get on the right side. There we go. So we've got that connected on this side. And I'm just going to assume that we're going to do it on the other side here too, but we're not at that part of the instructions yet. That's looking good here. Oops. That's going to go right here. Connect that up there. So this channel, I started about a year ago. With this channel, I do only Lego sets, although I did film a couple of the trains, the model trains at Disney World. At Epcot, they've got this really cool train set up in the Germany pavilion, and it's got probably 5 or 6, maybe more trains that go through this really expansive track. So that definitely caught my interest. I did film that, but yeah, the intent of this channel is really just Lego. And it's been about a year. I stopped, and then I would say just in the last week said, okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and make some more content with this one, because I actually really enjoy Lego. It's a lot of fun to build, and I'm a big fan of the Lego trains, so I wanted to do some silly, crazy things with the Lego trains as well. All right, so we got that part done. We're going to go ahead and we'll do it on this side as well. Oh, that's cool. What is your channel, Lego focused or something else? All right, that's looking good. We'll add in this part over here to connect it up. Very cool. Do you have a theme that you're trying to do with your channel? Is it just random builds? I know when I started this channel, I was going to make it totally focused on trains. There's a lot of cool Lego train channels out there. The biggest one that actually got me started was Half Asleep Chris. I really liked his videos. So that really inspired me, and then went down the rabbit hole and started watching TD Bricks and Brick Science. And from there, sort of just morphed what I've made this channel and where the direction I'm going to go with it. So I'm kind of curious to know what do you want to do out of your channel? Is it just builds? Is it other cool? Let's see, that's connecting in. All right, got one more. There we go. All right, cool. So that's bag one. We're gonna go and we'll get bag two going, and then the microfighter will actually be done. So we're on page 36, 54-ish pages of instructions. So this is building pretty fast. And then if you're curious, behind me, that's the Trade Federation troop carrier. Did a live build on that earlier, or this morning, evening, day. And we got Captain Rex hiding. Oh, you can't see him. Hold on. Let's adjust the camera. There we go. Captain Rex is up there. Oh, that's really cool. That would be really neat to see, getting those Lego sets restored. I just recently purchased a couple of the Aqua Knots and Aqua Shark sets. Those were the first Lego sets that I remember having from a long time ago. And fortunately, they weren't in a rough shape. Whoever had them originally did a really good job of taking care of them. But I would be super curious to check out your channel and definitely see what that's like, because I can imagine that over time, like, these white pieces are gonna get pretty yellow. And then I have been pretty bad about throwing the Lego in the pool to try and film content. So I suspect that they're also going to be in disrepair, or need of repair. I guess that's the right word. Yeah, I left one. So I built the new one piece Going Merry ship, and the ship was doing a sink or float to see if it would actually float, and of course it did, but not the way that it was intended. And yeah, it sat in the pool for a little bit. So I imagine that one's going to need some love and care to keep it up in good condition. And unfortunately, Luffy from One Piece doesn't like the water, so had to get him out of there. All right, this is going really fast. We are almost done with the microfighter. Yeah, my unsolicited advice, if you want to live stream or if you want to do a YouTube video, just do it. I think with YouTube, I'm trying to remember, there's like some restrictions before you do your first live stream. You have to validate it, or you have to post so many videos. But definitely do it if you haven't. It's unnerving at first, but then it's actually really cool, and especially if you get some people watching your live stream and chatting with you, it definitely makes it a lot easier. So if you haven't done it, definitely do it, and I'll definitely check out your channel here once we're done. We are almost done with this. We're just getting the engine portions of the microfighter, the Y-wing, built. Camera keeps falling, so I'm going to go ahead and I'll put Captain Rex on top of the Trade Federation troop carrier, because we'll claim that he captured it. All right, almost done. So I've seen several Reddit posts of different tricks to get the yellowing out. So there, allegedly, I haven't tried it. I haven't dealt with yellowing for the bricks. I do have a bunch of old, original Star Wars stormtroopers, which would be really interesting to try that out on because they've yellowed. But I guess where I'm going with that is allegedly it does work. I've just never tried it myself, trying to get the yellowing out. But yeah, definitely go live. It's kind of fun. And then the other thing too is it's really cool to check out these other channels and just to get ideas of how people are doing stuff. All right, cool. We are almost there on the second engine. We'll have these connector pieces in. All right, Captain Rex, our microfighter's almost done. He's now taking command of the Trade Federation troop carrier. And now we're gonna go ahead and we'll connect these pieces in here. So we've got one engine on the left side or the right side, another engine on the left side. Our microfighter is officially done. So let's go ahead and we'll put Captain Rex in here. So the live stream, gosh, yeah, I do think it does. For sure, the vertical live will bring in more traffic than the horizontal, at least in terms of like for this channel. The other thing is shorts definitely will bring traffic. I know there's a lot of controversy or everyone has differing opinions about shorts and whether they're valuable or not. I don't know. I really don't know. I post the shorts just because I enjoy making the content. So for me, it makes sense. I do want to focus on a lot more of the long form videos just because that's where a lot of the higher RPM is from a revenue standpoint. But I also really like making the long form videos just because I enjoy the whole editing process. I actually enjoy the putting together a story, which the shorts sometimes is a little bit more challenging to do. So it just depends, but definitely the live stream will bring. So I did a live stream just before this one, building the Trade Federation troop carrier. And during that one, I think there was like 300 people on and 7 subscribers. So that was exciting to see. So that's definitely just something to keep in mind. RPM is just the revenue that you can get for a video. So if you do get monetized on YouTube, the dollar value of a long form video is more than a short. But typically, depending on what you're making, your reach can get a little bit higher with the short form content. There we go. So here we go. We have got the Captain Rex Y-Wing Microfighter built. It's done. It's looking super cool. I love the actual little pink Lego figures or the bricks that you can add here for the engine in the back. It does come with 2 blasters, so we can go ahead and we'll put in, if it's gonna behave. There we go. So let's go ahead and we'll just test it out. Oh no, did not work. Let's see, there we go. Poor pilot battle droid got blasted. But this is really cool. I love just that they went a little bit above and beyond and added some of the features like the side here. Hey, thanks, Wade. Really appreciate you watching. Yeah, definitely take a look. And then I'll check out your channel as well. I'm super curious to see, and I love the idea of restoring old sets. So super intrigued and really appreciate you hanging back. And there we go. We've got this built. This is the Microfighter with Captain Rex. And then behind me, again, you can see the Trade Federation Troop Carrier, 2 different sets. This one wanted to get just because I really wanted the Captain Rex figure. And then this set came with a gift with promotion from actual Lego. So this is a different set, but wanted to go ahead and show you essentially the 2 different sets here. Love the whole prequel sets from Lego and love the Star Wars sets as well. So this was really, really neat to see. And the Microfighter set's pretty cool. And we'll do the same thing with this one. We're going to go ahead and we'll throw this one into the pool later too and see if it sinks or floats. And definitely compare the Trade Federation Troop Carrier and see if this one sinks or floats too. Well, I really appreciate everybody hanging by. Please take a look at the channel, like, subscribe, and hope to see you again. Thanks so much for watching.